Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be playing one of the most underrated racing games of early 2000s. In some aspects it's even better than the Need for Speed Underground series. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So we're going to create a new profile because we're going to start from the very beginning. To enter the career, you have to press street mode.
Oh, hell no.
So basically the owner of the car can't make it to the race and we're gonna have to drive in the GTR instead of him. Let's just skip the cutscene, it's not very interesting. It explains everything that I just told you. A beautiful Nissan Skyline with a West body kit, the same one that Brian was having in a Nissan Skyline in Fast and Furious 2. That's one advantage already over the Need for Speed, because Need for Speed didn't have the real body kits, they had their custom ones, and let's just be honest, some of them didn't look that great. But this one looks awesome. Let's see if I can get the straight line. I'll show you the front. Well, there we go. To show the front, you have to press W. And if you noticed, I'm driving around the ramps because the ramps do slow you down. So that's one trick that you can take of my book. Yes, it's beautiful, beautiful skyline. Even the livery, the vinyl, the paint, whatever you want to call it, the decals, looks beautiful. I don't think Underground series allowed us to place any vinyls on the trunk. The hood, if I'm remembering correctly, was good, but the trunk we couldn't place anything, so this looks good. Alright, so we won the race, which was fairly easy. And we're gonna get a cut from the winnings, and we're gonna buy our own car.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Let's jump to the dealership. And we have quite a few cars to choose. So we have a few different Mitsubishi Eclipses. This is, I guess you can call this one the most different one, because if you see the rest, they look the same, but they're not. They're just different trims and years. I don't know why they decided to do this feature, because they're still technically the same, except, you know, at the front you see the Mitsubishi logo, and at the back is red on this one, the 2002 GT, and the 2004 GT has a chrome or silver badge in the front. It also has a GS trim and RS trim. I believe GT is the best trim. So they decided to go a bit differently. Also, the taillights are different. The 2002 model has red taillights, so you know, it's a cool little feature. Not something that Need for Speed also had. We didn't have that trim selection choice, right? So that's pretty cool. We also have currently locked Evo 8 and Evo 7. So Evo 7 is actually one of my favorite evolutions. So really cool that this game has it. I don't think any other game actually has it, so that's a pretty cool twist. So as you can see, all the nicer cars are currently locked. We have a lot of trims for Supra, a lot of trims for Celicas. The first car you actually should buy as your first car in this game, it actually should be a Subaru Impreza 2.5 RS. We do have the WRX here, that's currently locked. We have the STI, and we have the S202 STI, which is like the limited edition, right? I don't know much about this one. I'm more of a previous gen fanatic. I like the 22B STI. I wish this game had this one, but they don't. So anyways, we have to start with the 2.5 RS sedan. It's the best, most tunable and fast option as your first car in this game. It also has the best handling. So we're gonna get it in our blue Subaru blue color. I love this color on the Subarus. And we could go with the manual. Trust me, it's a bit distracting and there's more to this game than just racing. You do need to get like style points, which is very difficult if you use a manual on the keyboard. If I had a steering wheel with a shifter, I would probably go with the manual. Well, I would definitely go with the manual, but you can go with like a semi-auto, which means you only need to shift up. You don't need to shift down, which definitely helps in all of the situations. So I'm gonna go with the semi-auto. Yes. All right, so I'm going to drive to the garage. To shift the gear up, you need to press D, and to lower it, it's A. I can't lower it in this transmission because it's a semi-auto. It basically lowers it for me, but I need to switch it up or shift it up. Anyways, we have a really versatile tuning here, upgrades. And if you want to look at the customization, we have a West body kit for this Subaru. Pretty much all of the body kits in this game, they're either from West or Veilside, right? So limited customization, which is a con of this game, but what's cool is that it at least is a very good looking body kit. Like all of the body kits in this game for any of the cars here, they're legit. They're really good looking and they're actually real. I'm guessing this the Namco or whoever did this game, they had to buy a lot of copyrights, or however you call it, author rights. Yeah, so we have Veilside spoilers or wings. They're really good looking. West wings are also really good looking. Right, and you can put it on top of the body kit as well, which is really cool. Like I'm telling you, the body kits in this game are really nice. I'm not gonna install one now just because I wanna dedicate the most of the funds towards the actual performance of the car. So I'm going to start with the turbo. I believe this one is the best one you can get. 4 grand. Actually, I think the Greddy one is similar, but costs, oh, it's the same cost. Anyways, we're gonna do the turbo and we're gonna do the intercooler. As you can see, we are now at 250 horses and 5-second acceleration, 0 to 60. Nitrous systems, we're gonna skip that for now. We're gonna do some coilovers, and it's already lower, so it looks really good. I'm not gonna do any intake tuning yet, but we can see some ECU. So I believe this one is very good, and it's only 300 bucks actually. Yeah, I think we should do this one. I believe it is the best one for this car. So let's do this performance module from Venom, and this Bosch spark plugs, 50 bucks, might as well. And we won't have enough money for the brakes, but let's do our tires real quick. So we're going to do these Yokohama Parada Spec 2. They're gonna be really decent for us, and I think we need to leave the rest of the cash for our wagers with the other other NPCs. I'm not an NPC. Well, anyways, we're gonna do it for other NPCs. Let's actually do some wheels if they're not that expensive. Yeah, so we do have enough money for some wheels. And as for Subaru, yes, I think these BBS RXs actually look really good. Am I able to change the color? I kind of want to make them gold. Okay, so with the space we can change. And I think this is actually the color I want. Let's see if there's any other cool ones. Okay, actually I'm gonna keep this one. Looks, yeah, this one looks really decent. All right, so we're done here. 9 grand. We're left with 2 grand for our wagers with the NPCs in the race series, and we will go to the race series itself. I'm not gonna drive. Let's jump it. It's kind of far. Save some time here. All right, series 1, that's the one that we can enter. The other ones are going to be locked because we don't have enough respect in this game yet. All right, and as you can see, we don't even have money to make wagers with Mike or Adrian. The entry fee for this race was $1,000 bucks, so we're gonna make a wager with Brian. really slow car, but you have 111 horses, 115 horses, I mean, 10.5 seconds acceleration. But you sure you want to make this bet? Anyway, let's go. So, in this game, we do need to focus not only on the winning, which at the beginning is actually super easy to win because our car is basically faster than all of those cars, but it does get way more competitive as you progress in this game. Towards the middle of the game, it gets very competitive because you're gonna be driving versus a much faster opponent. Basically, let's say you keep, oh my god, damn, that was really bad. Anyways, you're going to, I got too distracted with my speech, but you're going to be driving against much faster opponents. For example, you're gonna still be driving this Subaru 2.5 RS, and you're going to have to be driving against like a, oh my god, what is going on? You're going to be driving against like an Evo or against a Skyline, and you will still need to be driving this car, which will get super competitive. Please forgive me my terrible driving. I don't know what happened here. I got a little bit distracted. I'm usually not like that. You'll see, you'll see. I'm a pretty good driver, I promise you. Somehow I'm missing this shortcut. You do need to take the shortcuts because it actually does give you more style points, and these style points is what kind of turns to respect points after the race is over. So you do need to focus on getting these style points. They're very important. Every race has a maximum 250 style point cap, so make sure you get at least 250 per race and you should be golden. I'm pretty sure in this series, the first series of races is very easy to get to 150, but in the races where you actually have to worry about how fast your opponents are, it's not gonna be that easy. So there we go, we will probably have 250 now. No, oh my god, I didn't even get 250 here. There we go, now I will. Perfect. Yeah, see, even here it says perfect. Let's go to the next race. I think we'll have enough money to make a better wager now. Let's do Mike. Now, one more realistic thing about this game that I like more than Need for Speed is that the cars actually do damage. I didn't get much damage, so you can't even see it. But I'm going to make like an exemplary damage soon so that you'll be able to see it. And what's even more realistic about it, that none of the Need for Speeds, or even other games, I don't think they did, when you damage your car, you have to pay for the repairs. Or when you use your nitrous, you have to refill it at the shop. So that's a very realistic touch, and I mean, some players probably wouldn't like that, but I think that's pretty cool. Oh, that was a big slide. Okay, so I'm almost at 250. I think I should be good. I'm pretty sure I'll get 250. There we go. Not even the third lap, I'm already at 250. That's perfect. Sometimes I forget about gears. I tried recently playing this game just the manual, not the semi-auto. It's really hard on the keyboard. I really need to get myself like a sim rig or a steering wheel, at least with a shifter. But yeah, don't do it on the keyboard. It's not worth it. Okay, so we got the perfect points here. Let's move over to the third race of the series. And we can make a wager with Adrian. Has the same car as me, but mine's more powerful. I believe I ended up with what, like 300 horses in the 4-second 0 to 60. So Adrian, you might want to reconsider this bet as well, buddy. All right, let's do this. Let's go for that. So this track is a reverse of the first one that we raced. So it should be fairly easy to get the 250 style points. Yeah, light work. We're already almost at 100. And we're not even worrying about our opponents. Now, yes, it might seem like it's a bit boring this way, that, you know, we're way faster than our opponents. But as I mentioned before, it's gonna get way harder. Way harder towards the middle of the game or towards the end of the game. Especially when you get NPCs with skylines. Boy, they are hard to beat. Even if you have a fully maxed out in terms of upgrade skyline, it's very difficult to beat them. Especially when you have to worry about the style points, and the NPCs don't have to worry about the style points. That can get very competitive. You'll see in the later stages. I'll try to record as much of the gameplay as possible, and I'll probably have to break it down into different parts of the video. We'll see. Okay, so we're on the third lap, almost done with this. What I do like about this game as well is it does have very realistic engine sounds. Maybe not the way they're synced or laid out with the turbo spools and intake sounds, but the engine itself, like the Subaru engine sounds pretty spot on if you ask me. The Skyline one was really good also, and pretty much all the other cars as well. Okay, so as you see, we got a bit of money with the wagers and the ante, and I think we're going to go to a different race series now, a legal one. Alright, so as you can see, yeah, they do want us to go to Sanctioned terrains, kind of far, so we're gonna jump there instead of driving. Now this one, prepare to be bored, because if I remember correctly, these races are kind of boring, and see, I actually do have to repair the car, 58 bucks. I'm gonna leave it unrepaired for now. Anyways, we have the same opponents as in the last race, and like I said, this race is pretty boring, but we have to do it. We have to do it because we do get our respect points from it. We get quite a bit of money from it too, which will go towards upgrading the car. But yeah, this track is boring, not gonna lie, and we're gonna have to do 3 of those. If you guys are wondering, I did have to do a 16:9 screen adaptation, like I downloaded a mod. It's not perfect. As you can see, the map, the whole HUD is not kind of pushed towards the edges of the screen. It's more looking like it's you know, a square screen, 4:3 ratio, right? If that's the correct ratio, I don't remember, if I'm being honest. But at least we have the field of view of the 16:9 ratio, so that's good, and the 1440p resolution works, so that's good. And as you can see, even the sun texture, we can see the edges, not right now, but when we look directly at the sun, you'll see it right now. Here, you see the edges of the texture, because this game was only made for the 14:3 resolution. Pretty much how all the games of that era were. But games like Need for Speed, they do have better adaptation for, like, if you use the mods, because it was in fact a more popular game at the time. And I wish this one was more popular, because if this game had like a sequel, or you know, the second part of it, it would be a really nice game, because they would capitalize on all the mistakes that they made, which is not even a lot. Like, this game is really good. The only thing I wish this game did is had more customization, had more body kits, and that's it. Other than that, I think this game is really good. It has literally everything we need. And you'll see later as well, like, what other modes this game has, because we did the street race, we're doing the legal race right now, right? Sanctioned race. And after that, we're gonna do like a respect challenge, is what it's called in this game, I believe. And that is, we have to basically do some style challenge, meaning we have to like either drift or do jumps on ramps. And we will get style points, and that will basically award us a girl in this game, right? And we have, I don't remember how many, like 18 girls to choose, right? And even here you see when it says finish, this black window is square, right? So it's not a super neat adaptation for a wide screen, but at least we get the field of view, and that's basically what matters, right? Okay, so we have to do 2 more of these boring races. And what I hate about this one in particular is that it's almost the same as the first race that we did, which sucks. Like, it's so boring, but you know, we have to do it. We have to do it as an intro to this game. We will have to do later the other ones too, because we need all of the respect points that we can get, because the other difficult part of this game is getting the respect points. Damn, why I keep switching down? Come on. Anyways, what I was saying, the respect points. We need to get as many as possible, because in the later stages of the game, we will be deficient of some respect points to unlock the other races. So it's very important that we get all of them. Literally as many as you can, you need to get. That's the whole mission of this game. Which, I don't know, it kind of sucks, because even if you literally beat all the racers, all the other racers in the game, you beat all the series of races in the game, just because you don't have enough respect, RSPCTTC, right? If you don't have enough respect, you won't be able to unlock the other races of this game, even if you beat all the other races. So style points, respect points, they're very important here. I know I'm reiterating, but this race is very boring. I have to talk about something, and that's what I choose to talk about. Now, the third race of this legal race series, it will be a bit more interesting, because it's not gonna be just all these straight lines, right? Super easy to go. In that race, it's gonna be very possible to actually crash, because we're gonna have to go through like a tight section there. You'll see. I'm not gonna spoil the surprise completely. Apparently I'm switching gears too soon. Gotta do it at a 6.5k RPMs, I guess. And I don't even have a 6th gear here. Alright, let's move over to the 3rd one. Another wager with Adrian. Buddy, you keep losing to me. You sure you want to keep betting? And yeah, I'm gonna reiterate one more thing. It does look easy, yes. And it is that way only because our opponents suck and our car is better than theirs. But as I said before, the more you advance in this game, the harder it gets. Especially when you race against the opponents that have unlocked cars that you don't have unlocked, right? Like I said, you're gonna have to race this Impreza against an Evo, but it's a 2.5 RS. Damn it! Right, so it'll get interesting, it'll get competitive, it'll get complicated. So don't worry about that. It's just the beginning is that way, and maybe that's why this game died out. Who knows? Maybe it was just boring for everyone at the beginning and they just quit it. But no, you don't have to quit. You can't quit. You have to keep playing it, and it gets very competitive and interesting. Whee. Alright, we got the boring part out of the way. At least the first part of the boring stuff, because we're gonna have to do more of these sanctioned races. As you can see, there's 2 more series. Oh yeah, one part I forgot to mention. You don't need to worry about style points on these. You kind of get already the max respect that you can get. Alright, so let's move over to the next challenge, or the next intro. Okay, so we do need to do this respect challenge, right? So this is gonna be the girl that we win.
I got a thing for bad boys and fat. All right.
Okay, so she wants us to run the checkpoints. The checkpoints at a certain time, we have to beat them, right? So let's do that. The respect points that you get during this don't do anything. They kind of just tell you what you did. That's it. So we got like 2 checkpoints left. And there we go.
Whoa, that was awesome.
Thank you.
Maybe you and me could hook up. Yeah?
Maybe. I'll think about it.
Cool.
Alright. And a
Now
street
step up and
race.
see if you can beat me. I'm putting bills down that say you ain't nothing but a punk.
Really? You gonna talk to me like a... I don't want to get racist. Anyways, let's
I'm
accept
gonna
your
kick your
challenge.
ass in the next week.
Yeah, we'll see about that shit. Damn, boy. You're fast. I honestly didn't expect that, but I can draft. You can use your nitros, but I'll draft. Oh. Boy, that was really bad. Anyways, it'll help me win, so whatever. This is a sharp shortcut, very risky, but it's worth it. Alright, so this is, I guess, it for the intro. Your girl's waiting to party at the warehouse. Very interesting. Oh yeah, one other part. We do have police here, unlike the Need for Speed Underground. So let's race the police a bit. Just before I finish off the video, I'll show you that the police do exist in this game, unlike the Underground Need for Speed. So that's pretty cool. They're very easy to lose though. Well, sometimes not, but most of the time. Oh, yeah, that was bad. Okay. Okay, I might have lost them. Oh. God damn it, bro. Okay, I think he hit someone.
On the suspect. Over. Understood. All units in the area to assist. Dispatch, we have lost
there we
the
go.
suspect. Requesting air support to set up a search
Escape
operation.
successful. Now this is another respect challenge for another girl. We're not gonna do that now. We'll leave it for the next videos. We do have to get all the girls in this game because that's also the respect. Now we can challenge random guys here as well. SIS 300 will be an easy prey. Not gonna do it. I'm gonna just show you, I did damage the car. Yeah, you see it's really badly damaged. And as I told you before, you need to repair it at the shop. You can't just, respawn and it's gonna be repaired. You actually do need to repair the car. $1,000 for this damage, that's pretty cheap if you ask me, but still something to keep in mind. And on this point, we're actually going to stop the video for the first part of the gameplay. And for this underrated, beautiful game, we're going to continue later on. So I'll see you in the next one.